Hello and welcome to Michael's Minty Music for today. Today we review Sting's 2013 album, The Last Ship. It's alright, there are some good songs here, but most of them aren't great, so it's kind of a mixed bag. This is the track listing, and these are the tracks I added to my playlist, 5 out of 12, so 1 under half. This album's pretty alright, mostly because the tracks that aren't good aren't too bad, and the good tracks are actually really good. Plus, the flow is good. I could do with some more upbeat tracks, but there's enough sort of middle speed tracks to prevent the album from getting really slow, except for in the middle there. But then it pops back up with What Have We Got? So, but going from 6, 7, 8, 9th track is upbeat, 6, 7, and 8 are all pretty slow. Another good thing about this album is the songs are all pretty distinct. There aren't many songs here that sound similar to others on the album, so it's got a good sound, even though probably about half the tracks aren't all that, but the other half are definitely pretty good. So overall, the album's pretty alright. It's a very emotional album. It's got enough good songs to be worth it, but not enough to be sort of really good. Overall, decent, but not. I would hesitate to call this album good, but it's definitely all right. There were 2 songs released as singles before the album: "Practical Arrangement" and "Yet." And there were no songs here that really made it onto the radio at the time. This was not. Well, Sting doesn't really get a lot of radio hits nowadays, so. My favorite song here, definitely got to go with What Have We Got? It's really the only upbeat song on the album, and it's got a great sort of working song sound. A bit of a Celtic vibe here. One of my favorite Sting songs, I'll say, and definitely the best one off of this album. I rank this album 5th out of Sting's 12 albums, so in the top half, but more towards the middle. This is one of the better Sting albums, one of the better ones that are in the sort of range that's just all right. Almost everything above this is at least pretty good overall, and the albums right below this ones are more same vibes, just all right. A couple of songs are good, but the rest are not great. Most of the albums below this, not bad, but not really that good. This is one of the better ones that are not bad, but not really that good. So, not a bad one from him, but not really that good. This album doesn't take my top spot from 2013. That goes to Sarah Bareilles' The Blessed Unrest, which is significantly better than The Last Ship. Pretty much all of the songs on that album are really good. So, clearly a step above The Last Ship. A couple of steps above, really. Next up is Avril Lavigne's self-titled 2013 album, which has a really interesting cover from her. Probably one of the more interesting covers from her so far. So stay tuned for that, and as always, stay minty.